Hey water brothers and sisters, welcome back to beautiful Madeira Beach, Florida. I'm Christian Cook from Radio Chum and CrossSUP with your tip of the week. In this week's tip, we're going to talk about how we use the RIP trainer, the TRX RIP trainer, to develop a better stroke as well as recovery stroke. There are a lot of aspects about using the band on the RIP trainer and the way the bar is set up that you can mimic being out in the water. The great thing about a recovery stroke is that a recovery stroke doesn't take any energy whatsoever. But it takes time to train yourself that way so that you can recover on that part of the stroke. So what we do with the RIP trainer here at the CrossSUP is we get it locked on. We lock it on our wall at about hip height. And then we back up as we add tension into the bar here. Putting our hand like it would be on the top of a paddle if we were doing a stand-up paddleboard sprint or takeoff start. And use the distance that you normally would use with your paddle hand at the bottom. Notice my hands are very relaxed. At no point am I choking this or trying to choke it out. My hands are very relaxed. I'm going to step back to my ligaments catch, and then I'm going to put my feet into what I call my sprinter's stance, or what I'm more comfortable with out on the water. Then when I engage my lats, I'm only going to use my energy to stroke the paddle. I'm going to allow it to recover on its own. I'm using equal parts, top or bottom. And then I'm going to set my pace at about 60 strokes a minute. And then I'll hold and maintain this pace in anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes or longer, depending on the change of the set. And then I'll switch over to the other hand. Notice the bottom hand is very relaxed, top hand is very relaxed. Ligaments are engaged, and I'm only using energy to pull. The recovery is very natural, so you just let it go back on its own. And you'll notice you don't put any energy whatsoever in that recovery stroke. Just like when you're out paddling, going against wind, obviously the cut in that paddle is going to cut the wind. But the most important aspect is you being relaxed and getting a quick recovery. So make sure you tune in and see us next week for our next tip, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Now let's get out and YOLO.